Namaste, friends. Today, I will share very important point where we got an opportunity or which is given by the universe. Most powerful ability which is given it to everyone, but unfortunately, most of us leave this unused, and that is called as an creative thinking. Basically, we think it's an luck. Few people are lucky; they think creatively, but this is called as a skill. And if it is a skill, anybody can learn it. And this has been beautifully captured by the great author John Dare, who recently passed away last month. 91 years young chap who wrote 40 books, almost got converted into the 18 languages. He belongs to UK. And he has done a lot of things on leadership and business. Basically, what he says in his book that creativity thinking is very, very possible, and that starts with very simple thing that sees differently. Most of us always wear some specific glass or spec, and we look at the world with the same routine, and that's a habit what we have built up, and that's the biggest problem. What our author says, creative thinkers notice what others ignore. They ask questions that others avoid. They challenge assumptions that others accept. Curiosity is a fuel for every breakthrough. And when you ask why not, what if that will happen, that triggers a different pathway in a brain. And because of that, the problem which was looked impossible started to beginning open up, right? You might get some ideas to solve the problem. Basically, author says creativity is a process. It's not an accident. She has asked us to follow a simple process. First comes with divergent thinking. Now think and get multiple ideas. We normally stop the ideas because we feel that it looks ugly or it looks stupid. It's simple. Let's not judge. Generate lots of ideas. That is called divergent thinking. Second is called convergent thinking, where ideas are refined, shaped, and select the best idea among whatever number of ideas you have. And when people mix these two stages, creativity starts. But when you have this kind of options, then ideas started flow very freely. One of the most powerful path of the creative process is incubation. Now, in this process, you might have seen that many more people says that their best idea comes when they were walking. Few people says that they got a best idea when they were taking their showers. Few people may say that they got an idea all of a sudden they were relaxing. So all these things, when we say we are relaxed, but basically our subconscious mind thinks act continuously, and because of that, they get an idea, such kind of idea. But alone imagination is not the way you can get a creative idea. You should have more knowledge. When your knowledge increases, then it will help you to generate more raw material for your mind, which has an combination into new ideas. Unfortunately, many other organizations where we don't consider creative thinking, it's a responsibility of the leaders to create this opportunity or environment where people will feel safe. They should share or express their ideas. Fear kills their creativity, and that's a bigger challenge, right? If people are fear, how can they generate more idea? So leaders must encourage curiosity. Leaders must attempt. celebration of their attempts, not just results. Sometimes what happens, leader will think that hey, your ideas will not give or not generated any kind of result. Result is secondary, but at least that person share the beautiful idea, and one must give the celebration or one must give the respect to that person. Remember that creative ideas means nothing unless and until it is acted on. The person might have lots of ideas, but unless and until it is not acted on, that creative ideas will not add any value. So author says that creativity without execution is daydreaming. Creativity combined with action creates innovation. Correct that process and progress leadership should also act on to get this creative idea. And in short, we can say in summary, the art of creative thinking is not is an art of the unlocking human potential. Basically, we have a lot of potential. Universe gave the potential to us to generate more idea, to think creativity. But unfortunately, unless and until we don't tap in, we don't use it, we'll not get this creative idea. Hope so you got a summary. It is not a luck, it's an skill that we need to act on to build. For further detail, please connect me on my WhatsApp and email. Information is given in description. Let's connect tomorrow with new thinking, new idea, new sharing, new summary, or any new creative or active person's information. Till that time, thanks and bye for now.